Hello and welcome to Adventures in Lollygagging. I, again, must not look at Jeff because I will break.
Look at your head.
What? I'm wearing a hat. There's nothing unusual or weird about my head. What you talking about?
It's like your head's 10 sizes too small for that hat.
It's never fit better. It's not wiggling around at all right.
Did you glue it to your headphones? Is that part of your headphones now? Oh, okay.
I moved my headphones back so they're barely balanced on the back of my head, and I've placed this perfectly so that it's holding it up from the back.
So clever. Okay, looks good.
Thank you. Well, I hope you think so, because this is going to be the view you get for the next 2 hours.
I thought you used like duct
cover
tape
that part of my screen.
We're playing a very serious game, Jeff. Come on now.
Yeah. I'll just unplug the stream. What? Kill looks in danger? Unplug the stream. Oh, we got disconnected.
Oh dear. All right. Did everybody have like a good week off? You guys do anything interesting?
I put together a bookshelf. I took down
IKEA?
I took down all of my no, I used to have an IKEA, so I'm trying to upgrade from an IKEA. So I took down all of my TTRPG books, and I posted a picture in the Discord with all of them. And it's actually not even all of them. It's all of the ones that were in a closet already, and so they're all on the bookshelf. And there's a lot. And so I had to put together a new bookshelf. So I'm reorganizing my area. I have a lot of games.
Did you see the new memory core on BackerKit was released, where they're doing the 32-bit style, like small little prepackaged game bundles, like Metal Gear Solid but not, and Final Fantasy but not? It looks really cool.
I haven't seen that. Yeah,
I'll send that to you. It
cool.
went down in the first 48 hours. You get a little Metal Gear Solid, the box that you would hide in pin.
That's
an ammo pin.
That's awesome.
It's so cool. I'm very excited, and I'm trying not to spend too much money.
I went as Metal Gear. I went as a Snake in a box for Halloween one year.
Really?
I didn't know we were doing costumes, so I had to come up with something fast, and so I just happened to have a moving box. So I'm like, boom, done. Here we go.
That's a good one.
Oh my God.
I think that's a great costume idea. Not gonna lie.
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, as long as you can dedicate your knees to that, that is great.
Yeah, I mostly just sat down and put it off of me, and then I would get a drink, and I would put the drink underneath the. It was a whole thing. Yeah.
I've been watching
applaud the dedication to your
game trailers that have been released the last couple days. That's what's
there's the new Alien Isolation video game, Alien Isolation 2. I'm like, ooh.
The new Tomb Raider, the new Final Fantasy, the new Eight Vampires, the new everything.
Oh yeah, they're gonna do. I know Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 did not do well, but they're doing a DLC with Disco Elysium
in Montreal.
Yeah, not too far away. You can raid their studio. And go wheel up and knock on their door.
God of War and Final Fantasy, those.
The new God of War looks good.
Yeah.
Speaking of video games, I played a new video game. I played the first video game I played in 6 months. It's crazy.
I was about to say, you almost never get time to play video games.
I'm too busy. I only have so much time for hobbies, and video games kind of got cut a little bit. But I played Scarlet Hollow, which is kind of like a visual novel, choose your own adventure. Yeah, it's the same people who did Slay the Princess, which is
really
awesome.
Or don't Slay the Princess because of that.
Slay the Princess.
Because of that.
Yeah, it's not done yet. There's still 2 more parts left, but there's at least 5. There's 5 chapters, and there's all sorts of different ways you can go. So yeah, it's pretty great. I think I told this. I might have already told this to my tray at one point, but so you pick traits that your character plays as, and so I have a couple different runs, and my favorite one was that. I'm athletic. I can't remember the name of the trait. Athletic, so I'm strong or something like that. But also I'm really hot. So I'm just basically playing a Mimbo
to get through the game.
I'm playing a Mimbo, and I'm like that's exactly. I'm a himbo the whole time, and like it's just great. Like everyone treats me really nice. Great. Like I can like I'm just going through life. It's so great. You know, it's so awesome. So it's been a lot of fun. Yeah. And there's other ones where you like talk to dogs and then like cats and stuff. You can actually talk with animals. It's really fun. Things like that. So,
talking to animals is always a fun part of games.
It's a fun game. Yeah. There's opossums in it that are great.
I started playing Pacific Driver, which is a mystery from it's set in the 1980s, 1990s, and you just got to like drive around and you get obsessed with your car, and you got to keep fixing your car and listen to radio.
Nice. I've seen some people stream that.
Things go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And you drive into the light a lot.
Awesome.
Speaking of car games, I think my partner's been playing a bunch of Forza.
Oh, yeah, of course. Did you love cars so much? Did you ever watch that movie? The one that I was yapping about like 3 weeks ago and made a ton of jokes about. It was based on the video game, but it has all the cars in it. Well, it's gone now.
Gran Turismo?
Well, the end of story. End of
yeah.
Gran Turismo. Thank you.
Ooh, no, I did not.
Not to be confused with Gran Torino, which is a Clint Eastwood movie, which is totally different thing.
Yes, Gran Turismo, not Gran Torino.
It'd be funny going to that movie thinking you're going to get a movie about a video game and cars, and then you just get cranky
about racing.
Clint Eastwood, otherwise known as Clint Eastwood.
Yeah. Oh man. And Alex, Derek, you guys playing anything fun right now? Oh, Derek, you are so muted. No?
Well,
yes.
My friend tried to get me into Deadlock.
Ooh.
I played played a couple of games, and I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't know what I'm doing, and it feels like it's like the first time I played like Dota 2. Just where I'm just like I'm like 1 in 10, 2-11. I'm just like, man, I'm just like, why is everyone like 20 feet in the air? Like, I'm like getting hit by minions and like this is not like anything around, like it's nothing like Overwatch or like More for Rivals or like Counter-Strike for even like goddamn. I'm like boggled. I don't know if I'm just getting older or something, or like just video games are just getting more sweaty. Like,
to be fair, Alex, you were already wearing the Bird Watcher's cardigan.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I like got briefly into bird watching for like a couple of months, and then I like kind of got bored of it.
Really?
Yeah, because like a bird made like a nest in our like little like patio light, so it was like really nice.
This.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
I have like a couple of pictures. I need to find them again, but like it was nice seeing them like grow up. It was like right over our door too, so it was like kind of hard to like miss them. So it's very cool.
Okay. Derek, is your mic working? Can you say something, please?
I didn't change any settings, so I can.
There you are.
Now I can hear you.
Oh, we can hear you.
Okay, so it's just NVIDIA Broadcast being a shit program. My answer is Factorio. I really love the relaxation.
Okay, yeah.
All you play. Like all you play.
That game is so chill. I love Factorio.
Did you try the Beaver version of that?
No, because Factorio is all I ever need.
Factorio and Satisfactory are similar, they're not?
I've played Satisfactory. Factorio's still better.
Okay.
The third axis just adds too much. And also, Satisfactory is ultra grindy in a way that I haven't figured out yet. But Factorio, for the most part, I can.
The game I was thinking of was Timberborn, and it does have overwhelmingly positive reviews in that style of game. So, it's not Factorio, but you could take a look. expand into the animal kingdom?
Derek's married. Why are you trying to ruin his marriage?
Jasmine's been addicted to that Tamagotchi life, so it's okay.
Oh my god, her and Ashley. That's all Ashley talks about on Saturdays. Yeah.
It is pretty funny.
It's funny. Yeah. It's great stories.
Life. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's been funny to watch as well. All right. Our wild sailors, crews of the vomitorium, joined the much spoken about Festival of Black and Gold. They even managed a front row seat by doubting the coolness of tigers to Tall Caro, a dancer Mothrin who loved tigers and tried to collect their lore. At the beginning, Radio Free Will switched from talking to a long-forgotten song played with a string instrument and drums. Then, dehusked flamenco berries were thrown into the crowd, leaving streaks of gold splashing like blood across everybody. A strange hunger was felt even by Apotheosis at this moment. As the song ends, Mezanoi was talking about how everyone needed to remember. But even as he talked, those words faded and blurred in your mind. Caro stands alone on the stage and starts to dance with a scimitar around a pile of wood, fur, and glass. As she danced, a form grew from the pile, becoming almost a tiger, maybe, if that's what they look like, with a wood skeleton, glass eyes and claws, and sewn stripes. The almost tiger and Caro danced with each other until static. Radio Free Will dies suddenly. Caro stumbles in her dance. The almost tiger doesn't, as it tastes existence and tries to act. The almost tiger bears down on Caro when Killhook jumps up on the stage quickly and imposes himself between them. Apotheosis jumps up and grabs the tiger by the toe. There was a lot of foot stuff in this moment. Flippyn started to try and start the dance again with Caro. Aggravated by being stopped, the tiger swipes at everyone before being pushed back into the structured forms of dance. Apotheosis temporarily got the radio working again, while Killhook pulled from his memory and sang a tree shanty. The almost tiger, imbued with belief and story, was burning bright and faced with the unnatural fear of fire. The crew was able to stand strong and continue to push it back. For some reason, the sewn skin then started to fill with hot air, becoming bigger and bigger, and popped eventually, like a balloon. The spirit from the tiger released and the physical form fell to the ground. But the crew and Caro are safe once more. For now, it seems. Just in time, Omashaw the Clawless, absolutely just in time for the fight, Omashaw the Clawless makes an appearance and offers his services to pay, for pay, of course. Not to pay, to be paid. Very important distinction. Heading back to their ship, they were alarmed to discover that their ship had been cursed by a tigering curse, and one of its eyes had turned into a shiny topaz gem with a slit pupil that followed the movement of the crew. Now it seemed that all their mysteries were leading to Splinterclin. Now, our fun, unsettling question for the day. Did anyone ever have a former relationship? Boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, spouse? What kind of gift was given to the person that you're interested in dating? Maybe in your culture or in your friend group? Did you guys do any romance in your background? Got any?
I mean, I'll take, if no one else wants to.
Yeah.
I'll jump in.
Yeah, Killhook was a player back in the day. Yeah, he got all around, if you know what I mean. And he took all kinds, yeah, all of them. Old, young, ugly, but ugly, you know, that sort of thing. Yeah.
And so the question was like gifts, huh? What kind of gifts?
Yeah, did you have anything that if you were interested in somebody, you would give them as a gift? I feel if it was Killhook, it might be a specimen.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll just, like a cat who likes you, I'd kill something and give it to you. Be like, here you go. Mate, I killed this for you. Yeah, you hungry?
And it's usually just like carcass, freshly killed.
Yep.
So I would lay it down in front of them.
Really well.
Yeah.
Mate, come on. I always go after the practical ones, you know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't want high maintenance. It's not on my DNA.
Oh, yeah, that tracks. Anybody else have any ideas if they think they ever had a romance in their life?
Had a girlfriend, and the keepsake was a thing that women never buy for themselves, but always get as gifts. It's a heart-shaped locket with pictures of both of them in it.
Okay, and is she still alive out there?
She is.
Are you guys still together or broken up?
No, we're not.
Oh, okay.
I still have my locket, and I still have a candle for her. I have no idea if she thinks about me. I hope she does.
Oh, very longing.
Why'd you break up?
We just drifted apart, literally and figuratively.
It's the drugs, wasn't it? Yeah.
I was going to say, it's romance on the high seas when you're in two different ships is hard. But it could be the drugs.
Yeah. She got so
on
high.
The very high seas.
She got on the wrong boat.
In a way.
And then they never saw her again.
That's probably what happened.
This crew seems to get on the wrong boat in their stories a lot.
These things happen.
These things happen.
More often than you think.
Not a wrong boat, it's just a new adventure.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
You get it.
Hilarious.
Alex or oh god, Flippyn Piite or Apotheosis?
I got one.
You got one? Go for it.
Well, it was a past romance, but it ended rather badly. You know. I mean, Flippyn Piite could get into the details, but all he wants people to know about the story is his ex is now with his best friend, or ex-best friend.
Did you ever give them anything that was like a memento or a value in the relationship? Oh. Yeah.
Something that stinks and that's in a paper bag.
Oh. Okay, so after the fact. Oh,
it'd be funny if it was before the fact. That's just what cactus people give each other. It's fertilizer.
Fertile ground.
Yeah.
That's true. Oh my god, I forgot. That's true.
You are a cactus.
It'd be just ammonia. Just a bottle of ammonia or something. Something bad.
Oh dear. Apotheosis. Any romance?
No, he was just married to the sea, and a fickle partner she is. She's tried to drown me multiple times, but I have poor I don't hold boundaries that well.
That's fair. I suppose you haven't given her gifts so much as she's just taken from you.
Yeah, that's why I have to collect so much stuff. She just is never enough.
No, just a hungry sea, forever there, just waiting for the next gift you drop in.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. All right, so thank you. This gives me, a few extra little characters I might be able to bring in at certain points in time, and who knows, maybe the sea will come visit Apotheosis. That's what you get for choosing the sea. The side of the mesa that faces the Paminco Lagoon is an imposing glyph, but towards the far edge, it slopes down towards the waves in jagged and broken parts, the orange rocks beginning to show cracks and missing pieces. This Spireclin is the region where stone and thrash meet, a jumble of jagged shards caught up in the brows of the iron roots. And it stretches for days with these rocky waves. Locals avoid it when they can, and travelers often wish they had. Now, there are no more pimento berries if you go in that area. You will need to maybe think about food. A rougher thrash that sounds harsh on the hull. Your ship will struggle, and the shards of branches that have caught stones spearing towards the sky are going to be hard to navigate around. This will have to be something the crew experiences for themselves, I suppose, when they are ready. So currently you are still docked, though. What is the plan? What do you feel needs to get done? Morning light shines down. You've got your ship 20 feet up.
I wasn't here last time, so that's why I'm sort of learning everybody else take lead.
Sure, yeah. The crew, as you come to consciousness, Issa, you've got golden juice kind of just like covering your body. You feel like your stomach is gorged and maybe a little bit of a bubble. And somebody has clearly just dragged you back to the ship and left you on the deck to sleep it off. You have kind of faint memories of the starting of the festival, and you have faint memories of like this beautiful song that you started to just vibe out to, and then people were throwing these fruits, and you realized when you bit into it that it was the pimento berry dehusked, and you remembered that you loved them when you were eating them earlier, and after that it gets kind of blurry. So you kind of wake up to this morning light, and you've got I guess some of the birds flying over you, squawking loudly. That's probably what woke you up. More than anything. Killhook, Flippyn, Piite, Apotheosis, where would you find yourselves on the vomitorium in the morning?
Well, Flippyn Piite would probably be in... Wait, I gotta look at because we added some new rooms to the vomitorium, correct?
You did. I sent you guys a little updated map.
Yes.
But you have a galley, which is where you would be cooking and eating. You have a workshop. You have a navigational suite, a butchery.
All right. I think Flippyn Piite would definitely be in the galley, burn up some morning tea for the crew.
Okay. Very good. So Issa, you smell as you wake sort of the normal scent of breakfast being made and teas being brewed. Apotheosis, where would you find yourself in the morning?
I think he would probably just be doing like, especially because they just scraped like plants or things off of the hull of the ship, and with it being suspended, he would probably take this time to do like just general maintenance and just bounce between the workshop and checking out the hull and stuff and making sure everything is in good condition.
Yeah. Roll me, I guess a roll that would investigate the hull or inspect the hull or a perception of the hull. Something with those vibes.
I would say for this I'll use teeth because passion, because I'm made of ship and I'm taking care of the ship, and then I guess sense to detect like any flaws or
passion in the ship. Be careful, the sea might find out what you're doing here.
That's why we're on solid ground. We're high in
you
the
wanted
air,
your
the
potential
ocean
love
can't get
interest
me up
not
here.
to come back. Oh, okay, brilliant. You got a 6 and a 145. So yeah, as you're kind of maybe using a number of ropes with your weight, or maybe you're using your half more ghost form that allows you to go through things, to like stick your head out just the side of the hull and to investigate and look around. The hull, they did a great job pulling all like the plant life and any sort of seed from seas beyond the lagoon out of your ship. You see no damages to the hull right now. All the repairs you did around 3 masks are solid and holding. However, you do see with a 6, you're starting to see almost this faint discoloration between certain areas of the, and to remind you, you have a ghost hull with Leviathan bone, so it's normally white, but it's almost like certain areas are starting to get these black or dark gray spots, and or stripes, one might even say, lines. And then the other one, it's starting to appear almost orange or golden in color. It's still white, still very pale, like the milky film over an eye where the color is just shining through. But something weird, you can start to see these lines appear on the hull. Otherwise that, the lamprey mouth, the teeth are sharp and ready, and your hull has no damage to it.
Okay. We learned last time from the Omashov, the Clawless, or whomever their name is. We learned about the problem that was happening with the ship, so I would be able to connect the dots, right?
Yes. And you absolutely recognize this as part of the Tagarine curse, as part of whatever is going on with the ship, but you also recognize it as progression and getting worse.
Okay. So he'll walk up to Killhook and be like, so the boat's probably gonna be I guess not a boat. Maybe in a couple more days. It's starting to stripe. It looks like it's got a rash, but I'm not used to saying that for a boat.
And before you reply, Jeff, where does Apotheosis find you in this morning when he says that?
Killhook's in the navigational suite, as he's got a series of dead specimens that he's been tearing through over top of, some charts and things, and he's trying to map out various routes that they could take to find the Spire Kiln, Spire Kiln, and try to figure it out, like a triangulation kind of hunting sort of deal, like as if he's trying to figure it out. So that's what he's been doing. He's been up all night. He's really trying to figure it out, because normally this is like an Issa thing where she looks at the stars, but he doesn't look at the stars because they're just fake anyway. But he instead looks at the entrails of the things he kills to try to get a better reading, which is a far more scientifically accurate way to go about navigating.
I was really worried when I didn't find you in the butchery, but I'm glad that you at least brought the stuff to this other room.
Right, you could take Killhook out of the butchery, but you can't take the butchery out of Killhook.
As he rips something apart.
And Killhook, I would say, if you want, you can burn a chart to try to nobody picked up a chart of this area yet, but you can try to burn a chart, and you're on you've been drawn up 20 feet above the mesa, so maybe you can see further. I would let you kind of navigate a little bit of information if you would like.
I have a pinned entrail reading, so that's kind of where I was leaning with that. That's one of the resources I have for charts. So I'm literally trying to read the entrails of this, that I'm pinning up on the wall, and trying to figure out, smearing around and trying to figure out,
what are you telling me? Where are we going? Get off of that, you freaking fly. Get away, it's mine. All right, let's see now.
So yeah, I'd be happy to do that.
Okay, great. And with, is this an aspect where you would get bonuses for it?
If you'd like me to roll, I was just gonna, I can do a roll. I don't have a specific.
Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to let me grab what it is.
I can do some tracking stuff and hunting stuff and stuff. I think it's less him. I think it's more about him trying to sort out if the queen was was something he was hunting, given what we've learned of the terrain. What are some routes that she would take? What are some places he might search to try to find her, that kind of thing.
Okay, good questions. Okay, yeah, if you want, you can burn a chart to make a roll for navigation using this ability. or this sort of idea of looking at the entrails.
So yeah, I'll burn those pinned entrails. I'll do a hunt, obviously, because it's tracking.
Yep, makes sense.
This is more instinct, so I think it's intuition. Trying to like intuit based upon his years of experience hunting various, predators and hunters and things like that. If that's all right, if that sounds good. All right.
Absolutely, that sounds really good.
Okay, so let's load that up, give it a roll.
Okay, it's a triumph with a 6.
Excellent. Okay. So as you're pulling these entrails and sort of mapping this area and sensing like where on the map, just maybe holding them even over the window towards the spirekin to see what like vibrates and pulsates as you're doing this. And you hear the door open behind you, and Omashaw, you realize, is also coming in and watching you. And eventually you just slam these guts down and they splatter out with the blood and the entrails into peaks and sharp edges for some reason. Even though these were guts, they sharpen, and a pattern forms on the floor where you've thrown these down. And you see sort of these sharp edges and waves in your mind. You can kind of pierce through the blood and entrails into something that's trying to talk to you. And you see this other sort of big ship that seems to be stuck and not moving, ghostly quiet, maybe not something. And then you keep going and you see these weird metal sort of spires in your mind's eye, and they vibrate for some reason. And sometimes they weaken and then they stop vibrating for a little bit. And then after maybe a little bit, you like 30 minutes, it's seconds in real life, but in your mind, it's like you have to wait here 30 minutes before it starts to vibrate again. And then you're sort of still floating through this chart, and you see this ship. This, in your mind's eye, it's low on the water, and your lamprey mouth, your engine, it pulsates, it cuts through the thrash, it emits noise. This one is like a cat itself, like creatures that you fought in various places that put a paw down and no sound comes out. And it is quiet and moving quickly, and it's dodging these sharp waves and edges where you saw that ship had been pierced through and stalled, the crew's missing. This one lives in this land and hunts in this land and moves quickly and silently. That is your prey, and it is not an easy target. And you can see them kind of in between these vibrating spires, kind of investigating and hunting themselves for something else.
Okay, I think I got us a lead. What are you doing in here?
Yeah, that's like the wreck of the Candris. For some reason, it's in your blood, like right there.
You know where to find this?
Yeah.
Well, all right then. Okay.
And then as you say that, Apotheosis comes in and says his thing about the tigering curse getting worse.
All right. Well, good news, bad news situation. I think I know a place we can start searching, or at least on the shock in.
And he's going to just point to, like, on the ground, where all you probably see Apotheosis just is a bunch of just viscera, right? But, like, it makes perfect sense.
You did a really good job with that.
Right, I know, right. So this, what would you call it again? I'm sure is a wreck.
Oh, yeah, like, that's totally, and he points at the guts themselves have started to melt back down, like any sort of sharp form has dissipated into the blob. Yeah, that, like, totally looked like the wreck of the Candris for a little bit, but now it's just like, is that still pulsating?
Yeah, and then there was 2 spire things, like, radiating or something, or vibrating or whatever.
Yeah, they're like weird little towers. They're all around the spire.
Right, but there's the two that are close to the wreck, right?
Yeah, I guess. I know where the wreck is. I don't know quite where those are, though. Maybe we can see them from the wreck.
Well, there we go. We got ourselves a destination. Hear that, Apotheosis? We got ourselves a destination. We know we're going. We're not just going to go randomly to some other place. We're going to a particular point. Yeah?
Okay. Did you get into Issa's stuff? Because I just see blood everywhere, which is cool, but I don't understand what's happening right now.
That's because you just don't know how to read entrails. That's all. You know, some people are literate.
Yeah, like it's
some
just
people
blood.
are
You can
illiterate.
totally read it. Oh yeah, it's all right, dude. I'll teach you someday. He pats Apotheosis on the shoulder, condescendingly.
You've really changed in a couple weeks. You know, haven't seen you for a while. You're much nicer and laid back, dude. All of a sudden, you used to be kind of a dick.
Oh, you're still
Good
totally
night's sleep. Good night's sleep really changed.
I get at least half of what we find on this ship, by the way.
No, you don't, buddy. We've went over this. You've got no leverage.
Apotheosis, the name Wreck of the Candrus does ring a bell to you. This is not the first time you've heard this. You heard it in the Charcoa in this town.
Yeah, when I was talking to the nameless Ironbound.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Ironbound who did not give you his name, yes.
Right. And you kept pointing that we did not see him at the festival or whatnot. Would I have enough time to, like, later on go and talk to him before he depart? I assumed not, because everything's, like, 12 hours away from our ship or something like that.
Everything that is not the town is 12 hours from your ship. So the festival stage and the mines were very far away, but you're actually docked at the town. All of the shops and everything, you've got the dockyard, you've got the Old Mass Junction, the Mapkeeper's Survey Office, and Mrs. Block's Smokehouse are all very close together. If you guys wanted to take time here again, there's ample opportunity. The sun is just rising. As you're hearing this, Issa, as you kind of like roll over awake, how you feeling?
Sorry, it was muted. I think she feels like it's a bit of a hangover. So she's kind of like groggily dragging her ass up on deck. And generally the so loud. So loud. And generally the inkblot patterns above her head are kind of distinct, but they're fairly fuzzy right now. Like they don't really, they're just kind of bleeding everywhere.
Yeah, you can't really remember what happened very well last night. You did.
Shows that she is not here.
But you do smell breakfast, and you do hear Apotheosis and Killhook and someone that's sort of familiar to you talking in your navigation suite. Navigation suite is near the top of the ship, so not too far away from you.
She moves towards the smell of breakfast like a cartoon character following its nose.
Very good. Flippin' Pete, you're brewing some tea. Are you making any breakfast other than that?
No, just tea.
Just tea.
Because I don't think anyone eats.
Yeah, I think Issa's the only one that eats, is what we decided.
I think so.
Yeah, everybody else just like sticks their hands in tea and absorbs. Yeah.
So I'll make a breakfast sandwich just for Issa.
Amazing.
Okay.
Which she will like devour.
The meat bug patty, and you've got like actual wheat here for bread, and probably some like larvae cheeses.
Hell yes.
Yeah, and then I'll cut it diagonally.
As you're doing that, Issa wanders in, back and forth in a not straight line at all.
Hey, how's your hangover? And I'll just slide it in front of her. Sorry, I don't have any dreams for you.
What? Why would I want your dreams?
Don't.
What?
Never mind. Here, have some tea too. Yeah, just slide over some hot tea.
And she'll drink the tea and think Flippin' Piite is a weirdo.
Ooh, getting judged by Issa. Ooh.
Oh, Issa's the weirdo.
So my googly eyes, they're just gonna wiggle around, and he's just gonna turn his back towards Issa as he brews some more tea for himself.
Hey, the ship isn't moving. Shouldn't the ship be moving? Like, should we be going somewhere?
I thought so too, but
okay.
I think
I'm gonna go to the navigation suite, and she will do that. Stop at the threshold.
Wait for me. I'm getting tea for everyone. Oh, God.
Flippin' Piite, you get a tray, ching, 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 as you wander around with like little china cups chinking on your little tray. As you all head. Oh, sorry. Yes.
I was gonna get on my rhinoceros or my Blissaurus as I ride him up to the navigation.
Overnight, a giant rideable rhino beetle has appeared and has bonded with Flippin' Piite as a new animal companion has been selected.
Doesn't he have more than 6 companions? Shouldn't one go to the computer?
One is kind of a computer. Okay, so Apotheosis, Killhook, you are with Omashal looking at this pile of meat, and you hear uneven steps and then the hurried shuffling of a large rhino beetle suddenly, as well as the clinking of morning tea coming your way. How do these animals keep appearing?
Why is the floor covered in blood?
What do you mean? How else am I supposed to figure out where we're going?
I mean, I usually look at the
science
stars.
Is made of blood.
Listen, it's not my fault you all weren't properly educated, alright? As these entrails clearly indicate. Where are we going with that wreck again? We're going to this wreck, yeah?
Once you pay me.
Dude, we went over this, mate. Like, you're on the ship. You've literally got nothing else. Like, you're really just at a very dark place, and you're like very bottom. We're throwing you a bone. So, like, no.
I feel like I'm worth more than these words you're giving me.
I mean, you literally said to us last time that you cannot get a job anywhere else, and you're desperate to enact a certain kind, not vengeance necessarily, but like righteous, retribution on her, and we're the literal only ship that's willing to hire you. Not only that, we're the only ship willing to take it to her. So honestly, we're kind of like your only option.
To be clear, she's fine. It's the ship that needs to get destroyed.
Okay, sure, whatever, that's fine. Again, though, different targets, same place. How you getting there if no one will hire you? And, come on, man. Just quit it with the whole pay me act, okay? You get your fair share, shut up. Yeah, you ain't getting more share than anyone else. God. Ugh.
If you give me a thing, I'll give you gossip.
Do I look like someone who enjoys gossip?
He'll look at Issa. If you give me a thing, I'll give you gossip.
My head feels really strange right now. I don't think I can deal with gossip.
He'll look towards Flippin' Piite. Eh?
He's gonna look through his stuff.
You ask enough people, eventually someone will say yes.
I got nothing. I'm sorry, buddy.
Ah. All right. It was juicy. Like this amount of blood. Yeah, it is. All right, so I know where that is. I can help navigate there, but it's the sparkling is dangerous waters. There are rocks and spikes everywhere.
I think I can solve that. I know a guy.
Oh, okay.
Who do you know, mate?
They apparently live on this island. I've been studying every night, reading on how to do hand talking, I think it's what it's called. So I'm pretty sure I can actually talk with them now.
Okay.
He like gets a sock out of a drawer and.
Did you use some of your minor milestones to actually get? You did? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then yes,
I've got
you
two
pull a sock out. Cool. That'll be useful.
But yeah.
All right.
That'll be whenever we're ready for the next scenes. That'll be where Apotheosis goes, is to the Ironbound.
All right, then everybody, Omashal looks expectantly at you. Ulvnich will kind of like wander back. Good day to you, morning. Good, there we go. Good morning to you. I'm just going to the galley to make some tea for myself. They smell very good, but I will need a little bit more.
Mine. No offense, Pete.
Thank you.
I have nowhere to pour it.
He gives you a look of slight disappointment. Just like,
I don't want to rest today. I have nowhere to pour it. My wood's already saturated.
all right, what? If you just don't want to drink it, man, just say it. Just say you don't like me.
I did literally just say it.
And I feel like I've heard him say it before. But I'm remembering wrong.
Is everybody going to follow Apotheosis to the Mapkeeper Survey office?
Yes.
If Killhook is staying behind, Issa is incredibly curious about reading head drills. So just narratively, I if he is still around, so
okay,
sure. I can teach you how to read in like an afternoon or a morning, no problem. Apotheosis, I can. God, she's so dense, you know. It's like balsam wood or something.
It doesn't understand the feeling of the universe, in the feeling of blood.
Yeah, like, yeah.
The frequencies, you know?
Yeah. So, hey, Apotheosis, I'm assuming we settled this while you're there. When are you leaving, man? We gotta get going. So, like, let's chop
right now. He's like walking. How do you walk off a ship suspended in the air exactly?
So
do I walk off the plane?
No, the Gabriel, the 20 armed Chalocrae had situated a airplane style set of stairs that descended to the town, and just pushed it against the side of your ship while you're elevated.
Okay. Well, since Apotheosis is so tall, he's already descending, but he's still effortlessly able to call back. I'm already on my way.
All right, so Flippyn, Piite, and Apotheosis, you guys go down the stairs towards the town, and as you kind of enter, there's definitely like a quieter atmosphere than any of the other days that you've been here in the morning. People are almost hurrying from one building to the next, not wanting to be out in the open, and that does not appear very well on the camera, Jeff. Nobody
perfectly.
Yeah.
Nobody seems to want to be out in the open for very long, or speak too loudly or attract too much attention. You do see there's a number of people that are still at the old mast, kind of even on the outside of it, but they're leaning in together, whispering over their coffees as you walk by it. And Gail kind of just like the bartender kind of waves at you guys, or barista waves at you guys, looking a little bit for Uvnich to see if he's with you. He's not with you. As you head towards the mapkeeper's survey office, the windows are dark as you enter, or as you get to this building. Trying the door handle, you find it to be locked, and just looking around, you don't see any obvious signs of anybody being in there. But the mapkeeper, the Ironbound mapkeeper that you had spoken to, was quite large. It wouldn't necessarily be easy for him to get out of the mapkeeper's office through the door. Like, he probably stayed in there almost permanently. But it's quiet right now.
Call bell to ring.
Ding, 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 ding. You see a few people that had been a family of Ektus turn at the sound of that bell ringing before like hustling off back to the old mast to get inside and get breakfast. But nobody comes to the door.
Okay, are these houses built up on like supports, or are they literally built onto the ground?
Oh, it is on the ground. Only the reason the ship is high is because they have to use a crane to like lift it up and have it hover over the town so that they can put the staircase next to it. The town itself is built more with beautiful little chalets directly on the ground in bright colors. This one specifically is an amber lensed telescope, racks of, you can see through the window, racks of inked maps. It's a misshapen building with a built-in observatory on the top floor used for surveying. So he clearly like lives here. But
looking into any windows, am I able to see any, like, what am I able to see?
Yeah, okay. Roll, depending on how much I'm going to give you, roll me some sort of, like, investigation or perception kind of roll. Flippyn, Pete, you are also there. You can also roll, or you guys can give each other a help action, where you would be, let me grab that 1 second. You are doing the helping hands, which is where two crew members working together on the same task choose which provides the edge. You get advantage or skill ranks. Both are affected negative at the results. Okay, but you guys can actually mix and match your edge and skill ranks for the search to make the best combination, and get 1 die advantage for working together.
I could tell you right now, Pete, I'm pretty much limited to just breaking stuff. Unless he's already dead, maybe I could make a case for identify the past.
Yeah, you have a point there.
Yeah,
Man.
I know myself pretty well.
Yeah, that's a good thing, to know yourself pretty well. It's good to be assured of yourself.
Uh-huh. I could break the door down if we want. I figure it would be more polite to just look around first before I do that.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's a good point.
This is architecture. Which is your specialty for breaking.
Exactly, I thought about it.
Flippin' Pete's gonna look around and he's just like, well... Just gonna scratch his head, he's looking down at this like, this body. Or, yeah. And,
You're trying to look through the windows of a dark store right now. There's no body.
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
And we're asking if you want to do the help action, i.e. would you have better edge and skill to use than Apotheosis, who is mostly geared towards combat?
Yeah.
I could supply the edge. Like, I've got instinct, but I'm pretty sure all of us do. But in terms of skills, I have nothing investigative other than delve. And I guess that would either be explore or identify the past, but I was making the joke about he'd have to be dead for me to identify the past.
Oh.
I do have study.
I think...
Unfortunately, Issa and Killhook are studying guts at the ship.
No, we definitely are. I'm just saying generally.
Well, I think I can try to use scavenge, like use my instincts, like sense things out. Try to scavenge for something while looking through this window. Try to locate anything that's like identifiable.
So if we take the sense from Apotheosis and your scavenge from your skills, and then you get a +1 in your dice, and I'm pretty sure Derek would like you to be the person who rolls the dice.
All right. Yes.
So +1 die to that roll.
All right. That is 4. Let's go. There we go. Oh my god, that is so bad.
So for the audience at home, that is 1, 2, 2, 3. So looking through this window, Flippin' Pete and Apotheosis, everything, you remember everything being super neat, Apotheosis? The little googly eyes looking through the windows. I'm not sure they can actually see Apotheosis. Pete, you're absolutely convinced there's an Ironbound body in the middle of the room behind the desk. It's definitely like maybe the spirit is slightly glowing or something. And this place has been trashed. There's been a robbery, absolutely. Maybe the tiger came here and destroyed this place for some reason. And look, oh god, the observatory tower and the telescope must also be busted. I'm pretty sure the glass is shattered there. Oh my god, this place is a wreck.
Oh man, this place is a wreck.
Really?
I don't think we can do anything worse to this place.
Oh, okay. You said you saw a body?
Yeah, I think there's a body in there.
Alright. But they I mean, I guess this makes sense. If like an assassin came in, they keep the door locked. That's really good trickery. Okay, can I use my Geist hand to just unlock the door from the inside?
You can absolutely just use your Geist hand. It's just got a little flip lock on the inside.
Yeah. I'm really reining back my urge to just smash the door in, so I figure let's just use the Geist hand so we can enter nice and easily.
Okay.
Now we're just trespassing.
No. So Apotheosis, you flip this lock with your Geist hand, and turn the handle on the other side, pushing it open. It's not creaky, it's beautifully oiled, it opens smoothly, and you look into the map maker's room, that desk in the middle, or table in the middle of this room that had that beautiful map that you originally saw of all of the lagoon with the mesa and the spiracon missing. There's little like corner pieces as if it's just been pulled out quickly, leaving the nails behind that had held it down while the map keeper had worked. You don't see the body. You do see, like, maybe it was a little bit messy. There's definitely not a body on the other side of this desk, this map desk, cartographer's desk. But there is definitely less paper. A few maps are definitely missing from your memory. Still pretty neat. Nothing necessarily on the floor. Not the disaster that Flippin had been describing.
I don't see a body, Pete. Where was it?
I mean, I swear
Pete,
it was
it disappeared. It absolutely disappeared. You 100% saw it.
It was right there, man. I swear. Like, and he's gonna like point at the place where the body was. It was like it was an Ironbound, like you. I mean, hard to miss it. I don't know, like, unless my eyes are playing tricks on me.
How much tea did you have?
Enough.
Okay. Well, what's weird is his big fancy map that I saw the last time I was here is gone. And I didn't get to really talk with him all that much because I didn't understand hand talking. But he seemed the meticulous type. So this is weird.
Apotheosis. Flippin is I can't allow Flippin to roll. Apotheosis, if you'd like to roll your delve for the past, I would accept that for this instance for what information I would give you.
Watch these 4 1s. Okay.
Oh. Hello.
I think it might be Flippin' Piite with the bad luck today. That is a 6 for 3-2 from Apotheosis. So Apotheosis, maybe there's just nothing. You look sideways. Maybe there's a shadow that Flippin saw. But then as you look closer, there's definitely, you can see where he regularly stood. He had grooves where his feet stood because he stayed there for so long. It just worked. And you look down, this wood is a bit old. You can see almost the splinters of cracks where his weight moved back and forth. He definitely grabbed something from this cupboard over here. And then you can see the cracked floor. He moved here. He pulled the map off. And then out the door, and he locked it. And this all, with your 6, looks like, and your sense of like your ghost nature looking into the past, this feels like this probably happened right as the town folks were screaming and running back to town after the end of the after you kind of defeated or got the almost tiger to dance with you. Something spooked him, maybe got him moving and out of here. And you don't think he's in town anymore.
Then, I don't know, is there any chart or anything that would help us navigate to... If he's left town, he won't mind if I help myself to something.
Yeah, I'll say with the... Ooh, okay, this is a good one. With your 6, I'm just going to give this to you. You find something that had fallen on the ground and you picked it up. As you pick it up, it's a claw-marked chart. And this will go under your charts.
I think this guy is allergic to tigers or something, because it seems like he just up and left, which is really bizarre. But maybe either Issa or Killhook can read this right here. It's not hand speak, so I can't read it.
Oh, sorry. One more thing you see as you walk around where he normally stood, his body would have blocked this, is the a word maybe. It's Westingmoor. Westingmoore. Westingmoor. It's one word, and it looks almost like it's carved with wood that would be used to dedicate a ship's name across part of it, across the bow.
Like his own name?
Maybe.
Well, I think we got everything we're going to get from here, so Apotheosis will try to... Or actually, no, he can lock the door back behind him with the guy's stand.
Mm-hmm. All right. As you kind of head back to the vomitorium, Killhook and Issa, you guys have been staring at guts. Issa, unfortunately, it's not as easy as stars. I don't believe you have the major milestone to take any of it.
No, it's just a narrative thing.
Absolutely.
He's like describing it too. He's like showing you like a curved intestine, and he's like, yeah, you know, most funglings these days don't learn cursive like this. You know, it's really frustrating, but it's just, you know, it's how it is. The big thing you got to understand about, you know, reading the entrails is that you don't sound things out, you smell things out. You just, you know, just all melted up into the nostrils.
Trying to follow your instructions step by step.
Right. No, see, it doesn't smell like that. The gallbladder is silent, you know, it's like a K in knife. You don't pronounce it knife, you know.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I think I get this one. It smells like more copper. This one smells like more iron.
No. That's not quite right. It's copper. It's a copper smell, you know? It's like blood and everything. Yeah. I see. Yeah, plus you're holding it upside down. So basically what you're saying is there's some like terrible omen that's about to precede us and everything. I don't think that's gonna happen. You know, come on.
She's trying to be a good student.
It's okay. It's you know, it's like, it's pinned entrail reading 101.
I'll get
it's
it.
okay to be bad, you know. It's your yeah. It's gonna take. It took me, you know. Well, it took me like one try, but like for you, since you're not really, you know, you're a little different. You know, I can't read the stars, so it's all fine, you know.
And as Killhook says that, you guys hear the thump, thump, thump of Apotheosis' feet going up the stairs. Flippyn probably doesn't make as much sound.
No, I guess he's back. We should see what they found. Yeah. Hi, you big, ugly piece of wood.
Hey, how's the hand talking?
He left town. Also, I don't think Pete's made of wood, but I found this chart if one of you guys wants to read it.
Yeah, it has like a bunch of claw marks on
I think I have a skill that'll help.
Is it entrails?
No, and then the chart doesn't.
Yeah, give it to Issa then.
So, okay, here you go, Issa.
So I. No, I'll just use my stats for it. I don't have a thing I can use. I thought I had an aspect, but I don't.
Sure, you can try to sort of decipher any part. Now, as you look at this piece of paper, this chart, it does have these 4 like lines almost clawed through the center of it, ripping most of the image. As you try to press it down, roll me something like that you would use to try to decipher or puzzle out.
How do you feel about sharps and study?
Sharps and study. So you're thinking logic, wit, planning, and study, discover, record. Yeah, that's that would be great for this. Go for it.
Cool. That's 4 dice for me.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. I'm gonna do that system roll like we talked about. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
sorry.
no, it's okay. Just do it again. We're learning.
Thank you. Sorry.
There we go. All right.
6, 4, 2, 2.
Good.
Man,
that is a triumph with a twist, which I think I forgot to do earlier. So with a twist. If you don't mind, I'll grab the twist from you for this one.
Yeah.
The map you're looking at, you realize, is the lagoon. It's hard to see through the claws, but it looks like the mesa was in the middle. There's some lines and curves that kind of look like the stone, except this is almost the Spireclin doesn't look like it should. It's still part of the mesa here. This is old. This is an old map. And you can see just this tiny dot kind of off to the side. And there's a bunch of holes. It's old. The lines have faded a lot. You can almost get a name. You're not quite sure where it is in ratio to everything else. There's bits that kind of like just come off because it's too loose. But looking closely, you see the words hammer. What is this? Hammer Strike Bay? Something like that. You know?
Hammer Strike Bay is what Issa will say out loud.
And I believe Killhook, you recognize Hammer Strike Bay.
Yeah.
Do I? Hang on, I'm checking my notes.
Tall Caro mentioned something about this.
Yeah. It sounds familiar. Hang on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the Mothrin lady, the dancer. You know, the one all saved like a hero that she didn't think me about. Yeah, she was talking about it. She said it was like a tiger hunting settlement. You know, like back like there's some history or something about they used to hunt tigers or something. People were missing or whatever, and like. Yeah, something like that. Weird stories, you know?
Mm-hmm.
She also, you know, well, no, that wasn't really about Hammer Strike Bay. That was about other things. But yeah. She was talking about people don't really remember listening to the radio. But that's a whole different thing. But yeah, she mentioned it too.
Is that anywhere near the wreck we need to go to, Gibson?
You can't seem to... The map is too distant. The twist was that the Hammerstrike Bay is actually there, but you're not able to, like, discern the ratio between, like, how far... This map is, like, one of those old maps from the, what was it, 1600s, where they've got, like, sea monsters in the water because they believe, like, certain things are around. So there's,
Let's kill
they've got, like... But giant sea monsters. You see almost like the tip of a pointed ear with a bit of stripes, where the rest of the image has been scraped out, and it seems to be jumping out of the Verdant Sea. And the ratio and the lines of where things are is just kind of off because it's an old map. But it does appear to be on the side where the Spire Clyn is. I will give you that. It's on that side of the map. But you can't figure out how far it is or how close it is to that side of the map, Mesa, or the ship.
Well,
it is location and proof that it existed.
Oh, but it would give us a route to take so our ship wouldn't get damaged, but oh well.
Yeah, so that's how maps are, though, you know? It's the problem when you're only doing maps, because they tell you where stuff is, but they don't give you the context for it, you know? So you gotta be like, if you don't know nothing about it, like, whatever. But it's alright, we got a direction, we're gonna go to this wreck, you know? Maybe we can find a way to meander over the Hammerstrike from it, you know? Try to find some, like, specific points of interest that we can then use to kind of orient ourselves and such.
Yep.
And probably kill something, you know.
Always.
Okay. So as you guys kind of discuss this, you hear a voice kind of yell up from the staircase as the customs officer, Gabriel, kind of approaches your ship again. Good day. How long are you planning on staying? For the docking charge, we will be consuming some sort of exchange soon, or are you going to head out again soon? Your free trial is up.
Oh, I just closed the WinRAR message about the free trial.
Well, unfortunately, I am here to collect. Even if you close it, it does not go away.
Do we get like a discount for like saving everyone and everything during the Target Festival?
Yes, free trial. So, so your days
for free?
So far...
Oh, thanks, pal. That's all. That's so nice of you. They said we can do it for free. Well, look at this guy over here.
Well, just if you were staying longer, we would require payment for the continued use of the crane.
Well, we're leaving, so it's all good. We got some business.
I will gift you absolutely this for free. And thank you for helping the town.
Well, there you go. See, it's a nice place. We're going to recommend it to all our friends and everything, yeah?
Oh, yes. Tourist season will be great this year, we hope.
Yeah. Just make sure the mayor doesn't, like, you know, force you to keep the beaches open, even if there's, like, sharks and stuff out there in the trees.
Oh, I thought you would do a Widow's Bay reference instead of a Jaw reference.
How dare you bring it up when you know I gotta wait 45 minutes to watch the episode? How dare you? I'm sorry. I just had a little out-of-body experience. Episode 90, let's freaking go.
This show is getting a lot of recommendations from the stream.
Yeah.
All right. So Gabriel will sort of help you guys navigate by moving the crane. He'll start operating the crane and moving it back over the sea, so you're not kind of hanging next to the stairs anymore. And he slowly just winches you back down into the Verdant Sea. The scent of green foliage and the sort of the rustle of leaves and the push of the branches against the side of the hull. It feels like a while since you've been out in the sea. Those 3 days in town. Landlubber life. It's been weird. And as you guys kind of like pull the ropes and unfurl, or I guess start up your beating heart, the Leviathan vibrating, that pristine sort of topaz eye with the slit looking up towards you before going and looking forwards, as the lamprey mouth starts whirling, and you just start to make your way around the mesa towards the spireclin. And you can tell when you hit it because the Minkos are gone, and the beautiful sort of lush turquoise leaves of this lagoon darken. Even though it's technically still part of the lagoon, it darkens to this dark green, and there's almost a scraping immediately as the branches seem to have hardened. And you see stones suspended in the waves here and there in the same orange color as the stuff of the mesa, but their kind of jagged, harsh edges are angling them and robbing them any beauty and warmth that the sea would normally have. The waves are muted to more of an olive gray. Oh, I was wrong, olive gray than the bright green. Fireflies gather in the evening gloom, and long beak gulls, scattered clouds, kind of sound and hover overhead as you kind of drive along, and they dive down towards the ship to gather any sort of bits of meat that Killhook leaves behind him in his wake, I suppose. Yeah. I don't know how much you guys remember about driving the ship. But at the helm, I suppose Issa is probably at the wheel. You guys can choose to cut a path as you head towards the ship, or forge ahead, or drop anchor. So the cut a path is you're traveling quickly, but the lamprey mouth is extra strong, so you don't have to worry about anything in front of you. The forge ahead is a little bit quieter, but you're going fast, or you can drop anchor to stop. How do you guys think you're traveling in this water? Or, sorry, in this sea. Not water. Leaves.
Killhook, you said that the journey towards the place that we need to go, did you say that it was like perilous, or can we just go straight there?
Well, I mean, like, the spire accounts pretty, from all accounts, seems to be a dangerous place and such, yeah.
Like, I can totally tell you if you want to pay me a bit more.
Well, now your safety's kind of tied in with all of ours, so if you don't tell us, you just kind of die with us.
You really got to learn about the word leverage. It wasn't just a show on TNT, right? It's something other than that.
Oh, I never watched that one.
It's pretty good, actually.
Okay, so, yeah, you gotta be a little bit careful because the rocks and the spikes, like, appear randomly, so we probably just want to make sure that we're, making sure to navigate easily, and, the wreck is over that way. We just need to go over there. Issa, would you like to roll a roll for the ship? It's been a while. Do you want to roll me? Do you think you'd be going fast, or do you think you would be going with the saws in full, kind of like churning everything in front of you?
I think she...
Or
if there's no particular, like, against this from the rest of the party, she would like to go fast. Does anyone have a problem with that?
I think the only thing that I was thinking is that our ship's tilt is its best stat, and I think tilt was like its ability to maneuver, so I feel like we can take advantage of that.
And Omenshaw did just say, like, there's all sorts of random sparks and things in it, and if we're going super fast, we might not have as much time to, move around them and such.
In that case, Gipser, I will go carefully, not fast.
Okay, so with full saws, if you can roll me 3 dice for the ship's saws as you travel.
3d6?
3d6, please.
That is 665.
665.
Wow.
Okay, so as you kind of start navigating in here, you guys are making noise. So they're Keelhook, you know that there are spikes hidden in the water, but you also know that there is a hunter in these waters who's near silent and quick and knows these waters. But you've chosen the safe route. You've chosen to go and make sure that the path is clear that you're traveling. You guys hear the lamprey sort of churning and as several rocks hit it and go in and just get churned up by your ship. You're coming through and you can almost see something white in the weird green leaves that you're in, and Omashal goes, yeah, it's just over there. When you get around this almost frozen wave halfway up and bent over the branches and leaves, almost reaching down, and this mouth of sharp rocks just pointed above your ship, hanging ominously. As you're slightly distracted, you look back and there's a giant spike hanging out of the verdant sea of the waves. You need roll me your tilt, and because you chose to go safely instead of quickly, there is no cut on your tilt. It is 4 dice. And Issa, if you want to roll that, you're great, or you can ask one of your companions to help and roll that.
Someone else should roll this time.
Not me. I had terrible luck today, so.
Derek can do it.
That's one more.
While we're rolling, there's 2 things I want to call out in terms of Keelhook's abilities that might come into play during this venture. One is the one he's had for a little while, which basically is running quiet, which means our ship's stealth rating is increased by 1 when I'm on board. And then the second thing, and this is new, I have what's called prey instinct, and so I always know if we're being followed, tracked, or stalked.
Ooh. Okay. Do you have to burn? You just know. You don't have to. It's just an aspect. Okay, great.
It's an aspect. So however you want to play that. Yeah.
Yeah. Then the sort of the little filaments at the back of your neck start to stand on edge. There's definitely things in this water, and they are hungry.
Okay.
You're not sure if it's another ship or more creatures, but you're noisy, and these are dangerous waters. Okay. Derek, do you want to roll me 4 dice for the tilt, please?
I can do that.
Because you're going slower. Ooh, all right, a 5, 1, 2, 3, and a 5. Because you're going slower, the sun is getting sort of long on the horizon. It's taking you more time, but with a 5, even as it's getting darker, this almost ghost pale ship appears out of the spiraclin. This long spike, you manage to dodge out of the way, and as you come to the other side, you see this. It's got maybe the Leviathan bones that you had, but the hull is completely wrecked, almost cracked open on either side as this speared large bit of rock has just cut through. The top part is still pretty manageable. The mast high into the sky looks very solid with the sails still being able to kind of almost flow in the wind freely. Deadly quiet otherwise. There's no sound. If the crew had been here, they're not here now, and you're not sure how long ago this wreck even happened. Yeah, so you have found the wreck of the Canderous. It is an eerie warning to the dangers of the Spiraclin, but you have managed to make it here. We don't tend to go. When I was on the Neversheath Claws, we didn't tend to drop by here, but this happened a couple of years ago, and then hasn't picked up and started walking yet,
It's a big, healthy mass that it has.
Oh yeah. It's it was a big ship.
So did it like crash just from like hitting the stones and sparks and such, or did something else happen?
Oh no, definitely it rammed itself on that spike there. That thing, like, if you're churning, sometimes they're almost more horizontal. You can just like ride on top of it, pierce the hull. I saw a few like merchant ships that did that when they weren't being safe.
Yeah, well, they might have not been being safe because something was hunting them. There's something in these trees. I can tell it. I can feel it.
Yeah, we were hunting them. They rammed because they were going fast, and we were chasing them.
So you like killed a bunch of people. God.
Well, yeah, we're pirates, but I mean, it was that or it was the juggernaut thistles.
Well, there we go. That must have been what I was sensing.
He's like looking all around, like looking over the side of the ship, seeing if, like, because now that we're kind of coming to a stop, he's kind of looking around.
Sure, give me a perception of some sort, of some build.
Okay. I'm gonna do a little instinct, I think, for my sense. And then I'm gonna do a little sense for my sense. So a little bit of that. Okay. Here we go. It's a conflict with a twist.
Okay, conflict with a fist. 5, 2, 1, 1. Well, you succeed in a way. You kind of look over the edge of this into this sort of gray, ghostly gray, dark green leaves. And you see suddenly, just for a flash, just for a second, this bright pink purple thing. And then it disappears again. Because you're Killhook, and only because you're Killhook, looked in the shape of a brain, because you are familiar with the inner workings of things and opening them up. But like a spiky brain, like it didn't look the right color, like an external brain. But you recognize a brain. That's an inside part that isn't supposed to be outside, but it was on display for a second, and you saw it. There's definitely something down there following you.
There's a brain. I saw a brain.
Do I know, like, would I be able to think of, like, the taxonomy of different creatures? Is there anything that I would know that actually has an external brain?
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm happy to take, if you want some, do you have maybe a hunt and something else, or something that would let you know parts and bits and bobs of creatures?
Yeah.
Biology roll, please.
Gotcha. I could do instinct again. It's usually my go-to for thinky. And then for, what was the other part? What was the other part you're looking for? I have harvest, so that's more for plants. I have hunt, that's for rendering specimens. So
you know what? I'll take harvest.
Okay, cool.
It is for plants. You're right.
Awesome. They're both full up. 3s. So okay.
Here we go. He's mummed himself. I saw a brain. Bigger brain than Apotheosis, but it's a brain. Yeah. Where is it?
6 with a twist. Let's triumph with a twist.
Okay, so triumph with a twist. You see, there you go. You see, or remember in your mind's eye, a sort of this dark green leaves. It ran on like 8 to 10 legs, depending on the size and maturity of it. It was a plant. It was a plant that for some reason it like got a brain on the outside. And you only ever saw one of them. They were really rare outside of this area, but it's like they ate noise with the follicles that come out of their brain. It was like a brain flower with all these little purple petals that vibrated and twitched. Yeah, so, it was a green cup with a brain, and it ran on legs. What the hell? That was a thistle, but this one is big. This is a juggernaut thistle.
Okay, and they said they feed on sound? Is that what they do? Feed on noise?
Yeah, you remember them reacting and maybe eating or enjoying sound, and you are in the home of Radio Free Will.
Okay.
As your radio on board like crackles and starts to play music.
Yeah, so he'll turn to everybody.
Wait, turn it off. Quiet down. We've got a big one, a big old thistle out there. It likes the noise. It's trying to feed on us. Yeah, it's like a big old green spider with the brain on the outside. Yeah,
and you see he's getting super excited because he wants to kill it.
So everyone be at the ready. Quiet.
And as you quiet, this unsettling mosquito-like whine starts to sort of penetrate the air, and you can hear this weird sound, barely. I will say, the ship hasn't dropped anchor, is still going quite loudly into the wild seas. So if you want to be quiet, you have to anchor the ship. But you're like very close to this wreck. You could get there and anchor, or you could drop anchor further away. And see if, like right now, maybe it doesn't know that you know.
Or we make a lot of noise. We lure it in, and we rip it to shreds. Get some more specimens and such.
Is it safe?
What? I can't hear you. Speak up.
Is that safe?
Be quiet, man. You can also supposed to make so much noise. Is it safe? Life's not safe, Pete. Come on.
It's up to you guys. Do you guys want to drop anchor? Or do you want to?
Yeah. Feel free to discuss.
I'm never afraid to fight things.
I think if we drop anchor and just deal with this now, we'll probably
I agree.
Because if we avoid it now, it's probably gonna come back later.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys
crank the radio up.
Turn it all up.
All right, you turn the radio up.
Turn it to 11.
Do somebody want to give me a 2d6 and I'll tell you what's on the radio?
Okay.
There it is. We have 36 today. 36. An instrumental piece that composes primarily of drums and cymbals. Oh, very loud. Played at high speed. So you get choo, choo, choo. So yeah, as you turn it up, you get that drum and cymbal going. I was going to say drum and bass, but it's really drum and cymbal. They start to vibrate around the ship as the music crescendos. Okay. And as you do, you drop anchor and you hear like the breaking of branches below you outside of your ship. And thump, 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 as suddenly this juggernaut thistle jumps from the waves, from the Verdant Sea above your ship, but you knew it was there. You were ready. Let's say you guys get the first action. You were trying to call it. Who would like the first attack?
Did it make it on board? Has it come up out of the?
Oh, it's jumped out of the sea. It's in the air and it's coming down on the ship. But you have the opportunity to try to hit it before it lands on your ship because you knew it was there.
Okay, yeah. Killhook would go. He would like do the pull. He would pull his belt out the way that like swashbucklers pull out a sword, except it's his like spore slinger, and he's gonna like hurl it up, and then like and he's like. The whole time he's Captain Kirk diving around, throwing, diving, dive, throw as he's doing that super fast.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do Grace this time for my precision. As I'm shooting, Hunt because obviously I'm shooting, and then. I think that's it. My Spore Slinger itself is one of my aspects. It does. It deals long range toxin or blast damage.
Okay, what one are you choosing to do?
Would I have an inkling as to, based on my knowledge roll previously, like would I feel like he would know, like does toxin damage probably do less to plant-based creatures?
Yeah, you're probably safer to go with blast instead of poison with plants. This one, you probably it's fine either way, but blast would be your more reliable damage for sure.
Okay, I'll go with that.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on, mate. Come on. That's a conflict with a twist. It's 2 4s.
Okay. So you get this spore, you have your belt, you throw it up, boom, it blasts in the air. The thistle, like you see one of the legs curl in, singed by the blast of sound and electricity. The other ones seem to still be coming down, not particularly deterred, but you can see it affected it. And it is going to essentially jump, you feel it, boom, land on your deck, kind of huge above you, these long green legs holding this flower brain above you. This guy is a huge creature, so it towers over you, even Apotheosis. Your head is probably at the bottom of the green cradle that holds the brain, the top middle part, right below the leg. I'm trying not to say butt. Your face is in the butt, okay? Your face is at butt level for this creature. Thank you. I was trying to say a fucking way of saying butt. And then I broke it. And you watch as the many limbs, these long dark green limbs that have these spikes on them start to curl in and beat down towards you. I'm going to say because Killhook hit it, it is going to try to hit you back. Do you have any immunities to blunt damage?
So can we resolve the twist first?
Sorry. Yes.
Yeah. So one of the things I was thinking about, because of how big it is, like one of the things I was thinking about for the twist is like we have all sorts of railings and ropes and stuff, and like I try to do like a lot of piratey acrobatic stuff, and so as this thing's coming down, I want to kind of reach out and grab like as I'm firing at this thing, or maybe one of its legs, kind of snips one of the railings, and I just kind of want to get it and let that like pull me up, so like I'm like hovering over top of it now.
Yeah, you can be up above it. So you're in the air looking down at this fuzzy purple brain. You see the little tendrils, flower petals sticking out unevenly around it, vibrating with the sound of the Drummond symbol going from your radio.
Yeah, because he wants to like dive bomb the brain at some point if he can.
Very good. It's going to still punch upwards at you. But
I'm sure.
Otherwise,
I'm sure he can still reach me.
No, it can reach you. Yeah, but you're up in the air. You're above it now. So yeah, roll me. I guess a grace would make sense if you want to like swing around and away from the punch or something else.
Sure. Just 1 second. My sheet is.
Oh, did it die?
Being a little irritating. Hang on. Okay, there we go.
Alchemy had an update recently, and it's seemed to have broken some things.
Yeah, Windows thinks it's a bad program now, so I have to use the browser one. Okay, so yeah, I'll do Grace, and then I will do like vault, climb, leap, tumble. So I'm like swinging. I'm thinking maybe because I can even do that with wave walk. Actually, let's do wave walk because I can swing with wave walk. So I'm like using the rope to try to like swing out of the way. And then yeah, there we go. So let's give that a go.
Okay. Let's see here. Another twist.
Double 4. All these double 4s.
Right. So 4-4, you guys, you're succeeding mostly. It's conflict with a twist. You do get like a point of aspect damage from it getting punched off at you, but it's not going to knock you flying. Like you've got this rope, you've got a good grace. Do you have a good idea for a twist? Do you want to like swing to another branch, or do you want to start coming down or something else?
I think that's what I'll do. Is like it'll hit me, and I'll take the momentum from it like swinging to like wrap up and then I'll like land on one of like the cross beams or something. So I'm even higher up now.
Okay, so you managed to get it further up. You're on stable ground, no longer swinging. I probably can't reach you anymore, not without climbing your mast as well. And looking down.
I'll say aspect damage maybe to my Spore Slinger since I had it out and I'm like using it to fend off or something like that.
That makes sense. Okay. All right. Apotheosis, Flippyn, Piite, Issa, how are you guys reacting? It's currently like, it looks like it doesn't have eyes, obviously. It has eyes as well as Flippyn Piite has eyes, but it looks like it's reaching up to try to go after Killhook. But even so, you can see like a certain movement in the hips right in Apotheosis's face as it seems almost to be still dancing to this music that you have playing on the radio.
Had you described this as a plant?
Yes, I put a picture in Discord if you would like to see that.
Okay, because I have an aspect that potentially could come into play.
Okay, what is this? Oh, what aspect would you like to reach into?
Use a task to study a tree of any size and learn its secrets, age, and condition.
All right, just taking a look here.
You can say no, it's a hell of a stretch.
From brow to brain, use a task to study a tree of any size. I'll learn its secrets. Okay, supplied by the Firefly. I'm going to say, you could use this to gain some information. It's going to be your action. However, you are going to, you're still going to need a roll, I think, because it doesn't say mark it off, so it's not a free thing. So you do, I think, still need a roll for this.
So that
like your study and something else would probably be good for this.
So how do you feel about study and instinct?
Yeah. Study and instinct works.
That's 4 dice for me. Let me...
All right.
6, 1, 2, 2.
Oh, okay. Yes. Great success with a twist. Okay, so you know that this is a Juggernaut Thistle. You know that it is definitely listening to the radio, and you suspect that obviously the airwaves attract it. It is a plant that lurches from place to place on vicious prickled leaves. Yeah, I think you figured that out already. What would be useful? Sorry, I'm doing a quick read to see what actually... Oh, okay, here's not necessarily useful... something that you remember by studying this thing, by looking at the vibration of the sort of follicles of its flower petals. This is following broadcast. These are probably following the origin of Radio Free Will. This is probably looking for all of those twisting towers that are producing the vibrations. It's probably looking for Mesanoi's ship. This is something that hunts sound, and it's only come to you because you've got that radio on board as well.
So just to clarify, is it hunting sound or is it hunting broadcast? So like, is it a mechanical hunt or just sound waves?
It loves sound waves a lot, and you would say normal, like, non-Juggernaut thistles will hunt just sound. This one seems to be hunting the actual broadcast itself. Like, these guys have lived here for a while.
So, in that case, Issa will finish her turn by yelling to everyone, "Make noise if you want to draw it to you."
Okay. So... after Issa's turn, it is going to... this probably makes sense. the Juggernaut Thistle is going to sort of wrap itself around the mast and start to climb. And Killhook, you see it start to like vibrate and dance to the music. It almost seems to be taking a rest, and you can see the blast, the leg that you blasted in, starts to unfurl and heal a little bit. All right. So, Apotheosis, Flippin', Piite. What are you guys feeling?
So, Flippy Pete, what he's going to do is he's gonna point at this this thistle, and he's gonna call out his cat Cora, and he's gonna be like, "Pineco, use pin needle," and the cat Cora's gonna shoot out, like, needle pins at the thistle and try to like do damage to one of its legs so it like falls over or tries to fall.
Are you Pokemoning this?
Yeah. So I'm gonna
You rolled a hit with your Pokemon.
I'm gonna be using some what I learned from some ancient games and communicate with my beast to do that action.
Ancient, huh? I'll remember this.
Hey, Triumph with a twist, 6-2-4-2. Nice.
Beautiful. This is spiked damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Great. So yeah, you get your cat Cora pointed upwards, your arm reaching out as she like holds onto the edge, and her tail flips up and boom, 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 boom. You watch as several spikes start to land across like the closest leg and up towards the Juggernaut's base. And you watch it like start to react and start to shake off. You need to, that would be okay, I'm gonna do that. And twist, do you have a good twist for this triumph?
Yes, so Killhook's still up above, right? So I'm assuming Killhook's gonna do something big on his next turn. Is there a way to basically make it more advantageous for him to do whatever he's trying to do on his next turn? Because I'm assuming he's trying to like...
Yeah, you could do something to give him an advantage with your twist. It can... Twists can be environmental changes, absolutely. If you can think of one, I'm just trying to consider...
I can help if you want to do that.
Sorry?
I can help if you do want to use something in the environment.
Yes.
So something I picked up with a major milestone is Living Workshop. So my own wreck salvaged body contains an array of useful tools. All crewmates gain an automatic 2d6 advantage on rolls taken to create temporary gear and machinery when in your presence. So if you wanted to like say, I want railroad spikes to nail it to the floor so it can't move, you can do that.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. Like using rope or like variable spikes to like basically like entangle one of its legs so that like
don't pull this nail out or my body will collapse.
Maybe with Cora's spikes, you threw one of the railroad spikes at the same time, and it just like it nailed that one arm to the mast that it was like wrapped around at the time, pinning it a little bit.
Sweet.
Okay. In retaliation, it is going to... Yeah, it's going to... You're going to watch as the sort of the core flower brain releases a pulse of stored static. Suddenly they stand on edge, and this almost invisible wave sort of zooms out, this sound wave. And it's blasted straight towards you, Flippin' Piite. So if you can give me something to sort of defend against this static distortion that's about to hit you, that would be great.
Is it possible to dodge it, or do I have to like brace for it?
I think... Yeah, I'll allow you to dodge or brace for it, yes.
Okay,
and this is going to take a 6. I'm going to require a proper triumph for this one.
Sounds good.
to avoid the effects.
So, Flippin' Pete's gonna react to it, and he's just gonna try and vault out of the way, if it's even possible. Like, dodge and sound sounds very hard to do. Oh my god, it's a disaster! Oh my god, no!
Oh no. So you dodge out of the way and just kind of pancake slide onto your back or your side, just right next to where you were standing, not making it very far at all, as this boom of distortion hits you, and you can feel it reverberating in whatever sensors you use for your ears, and your brain starts to rattle. So this doesn't do damage to you, but it causes an effect. All actions and reactions requiring balance and quick thinking are going to have a cut on them for you for now. I'll post that there for you. There you go. So we'll have a cut. There you are. So yeah, it feels like your brain is suddenly dancing and rattling around in your Ektus skull, and your spikes, your Ektus spikes are vibrating similar to the flower petals. And it's just really hard to think right now. All right, Apotheosis, what you doing?
So Apotheosis was not paying any attention to like what happened to Killhook, because he knows that Killhook can take care of himself. Mm-hmm. But he does notice that Pete is trying to pin down the giant echinacea plant. Mm-hmm. So Apotheosis will also go for a foot, since I am one of my bloodline aspects is Titanic, and it says I'm an imposing presence, a weight on the world. So if I am a weight on the world, I'm surely too heavy for a flower, and so he will pin another 2, because I can put one under each arm. You know, give him a good squeeze, mobilize it further.
All right, give me a roll for that, please.
I think what makes the most sense here is teeth for passion.
Yep.
And then, I guess brace for immobility. If I'm immobile, you're immobile.
Yeah, I'll accept that, absolutely.
And I got a 6. And a 5, so I think it's supposed to be with a twist, but for whatever reason, it's not saying it.
No, it's not a twist. You don't have double numbers.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
It's okay. It's all good, it's all good. Okay. With a great success, you sort of grab these arms and brace and hold them down. I'm going to mark off another pimp. Here we go. As you feel it sort of trying to shake you off, and you just brace and hold strong to this thing.
He's going to call out to Pete, "Why are we holding it in one spot?"
You're muted.
Look up, just look up.
He looks like right up into Killhook's ass. Like it's just a thing that you do. It's like all the way up there, but you can see it. There it is.
Don't look that up.
One session.
So much fungus.
Oh no.
Oh no. All right. You look up, seeing Killhook's ass. You spent the last few seconds looking at plant ass. And one of the other arms is going to unwrap from the mass, one of the ones that's not pinned or being like held by you. And it's going to try to like, what is that? Just not a jab, but I want to say roundhouse, but that's a kick.
Cross.
Where's the
There's
punch?
cross.
Cross? Okay.
There's jab,
haymaker.
cross.
Haymaker is what I'm thinking.
Haymaker's like a wild, like, yeah.
It's just wild, like, trying to, like, hit him.
Wild punch on the wild seed.
Wild punch, yeah. It's just reacting to Apotheosis holding it. So it's going to try to beat down on you again. If you can roll me something to deal with that.
I'm immune to blunts. I've smoked too many.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Broadwood Carapace, your resistance to blunt. So I guess I would just do like a brace with whatever. So we'll just do another 4.
Yep.
Conflict with twist.
Okay.
I grab the third one in my mouth. I don't eat or breathe, but I bite.
So this is a conflict with a twist. It does try to hit you with blunt damage. It realizes that this isn't working, and it will probably... You see the shiny spikes along all of its limbs as they kind of glean close to the mouth you don't use that you're using to bite it, and you think it's going to rip back and cause spiked damage next time instead of blunt. But it tried blunt this time. It actually does medium blunt, which means it actually does 2 aspect damage, which I forgot, so we're not going to count that for now. And yeah, so it isn't able to knock. You got a conflict. I'm going to say you took no damage, and because you got a conflict, it means the additional effect doesn't take in, so you aren't knocked. It was trying to knock you away. That brings us to the top again. Killhook, do you want to take the next action?
Yeah. I want to dive bomb. I just want to pull out I'm going to get like all my spiky butcher kid stuff out. I see it. It's there. I'm aiming for that big pink like brain in the center. And I'm just going to like down with it like head first. Yeah.
If I miss spectacular, I'm just going to put a hole right through the vomitorium. We're all going to sink.
We go big or we go down.
All right, so yeah. Roll me your attack.
All right, so I get an advantage, I think, from Piite before, right?
You got an advantage for Piite, yes. +1 dice.
I would argue that this dive bombing effect would increase perhaps impact of this attack. It's not just me swinging; it's literally the force of gravity of me going up a couple.
I was already considering that, and yes, I agree.
Awesome.
It is a greater impact.
Okay. Awesome. All right, here we go. So here we go. I'm hunting, being graceful, and I got my assist from my pal Piite. Come on, good roll, please.
Oh my god,
that's a 6. Okay. It's a 6. Yeah.
Normality has been reestablished.
I am shocked you didn't get a twist.
I'm sad I didn't. I had the perfect twist ready to go. That's all right. Yeah.
So that is a 6-5, 3, 2, 1. As you guys watch Killhook land in the center of this furry flower brain and just start going fucking crazy as he just cuts in, sort of severing the left and right brain. Who knows which the artist side. And you do a great deal of damage. This thing withers and rears back, trying to sort of knock you out. And you see this another around you start to vibrate, and you see a pulse of distortion come out. I need you to react. It is going to try to river brain you as well.
Okay.
Over here doing this colostomy.
I will do... I'll do either grace or instinct, whatever you think sounds better. If this is more of just like me like bracing myself, I'll do instinct. If it's more like something I can dodge, I'll do agility.
You can dodge it, but if you want to stay on the flower, if you dodge it, I would assume that you're jumping off the flower. If you want to stay on the flower,
yeah, I'll do instinct, and I'll just try to like react and like brace myself essentially.
All right. Makes sense.
And then I'll use for what else do I want to use? And I'll use like sense. I know I kind of know what's happening, so I'm reacting to like what this. So
this is the second time it's happened. It makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Come on. No. That's a 4.
No.
Conflict.
All right, conflict. So the effect is going to take hold, but you aren't going to get knocked off the flower from the effect.
Fair.
You have the same effect. All actions requiring balance and quick thinking are going to have a cut to them as you feel... You're a mushroom. You feel your follicles start to vibrate and shake, and your mushroom cap... the fins on your mushroom cap start to wave a little bit. Things aren't good.
What? I thought we dropped anchor. Why are we south?
Yeah, vertigo kicks in.
All right, it's Flippyn, Piite, Apotheosis. Who would like to take the next action? It's not looking great right now for this thistle.
I want one of the more combat-y guys to go first this time.
I mean, you can, you are on your ship. You do have deck weapons. I did post the your vomitorium ship,
which is
stats.
what I was planning on doing, but like after these guys.
Okay, I think you might want to do it now. Actually,
Okay.
So you do have a winch claw and you have a viper's tooth. If you want acid damage or range encounter rather than... Oh no, you do want the viper's tooth for your armaments, probably.
Yeah. I don't see it on my sheet though.
It's just further down on the PDF, but it's below the viper. It's just cut off a little bit. Here you go. There's the winch claw.
Okay.
So it's close range encounters, and it is sort of the sharp claw that you have hanging over your ship, and you can just maneuver it with the gears you have probably near the wheel on the front.
And how many D6 is that?
So you actually get to use the ship's dice, which means I would say this is probably going to be I would say... I'm going to use saws for this one, which is 3d6.
Okay. 2.
Okay, so that is a disaster with a twist.
Yeah.
Okay, I know how I'm going to do this. Okay, this is going to be interesting. You watch as the winch claw swings around, the claw feature just whoosh, whacking into this juggernaut thistle. It loses its grip on the mass and starts to fly off. Apotheosis, you watch, or you start to go with it. You're holding on and bracing, and you feel your feet lift off the ground. Killhook, you're on the fuzzy part of the brain. You start to feel like almost the sensation of anti-gravity, the sense of float and flying, and you're not like fully grounded as you guys get pushed from your or the thistle gets pushed from the ship all the way back out across the sea. Apotheosis, you're still on, like, you hit the railing, your torso half off of it. The arm that had been pinned by the rail spike rips, and you guys watch as the thistle starts to, you know that it's going to pull you down if you don't let go. It starts to fall back towards the sea. Killhook, you have a moment to try to jump back over onto the ship. Apotheosis, you can hold on or let go. If you hold on, I'd say Killhook gets a +1 on his dice roll for trying to do an agility check to get back on the ship here. Otherwise, you might also risk getting pulled into the sea by holding on.
I heard you say a few times that I would be risk being pulled, but I think you forget that I am Titanic, so I am imposing, and I also have a 3 in brace, which means... hold on, I have to pull that up again. Immobility. I refuse.
Okay. You refuse. All right. Hold on. Give me that brace roll, please.
Okay. Yeah.
I would say, yeah, Titanic, I'll give you a +1 for this too, because this is just reacting to this kind of disastrous twist.
For no reason, he knows why. He just says, "Get over here," and rolls a 6.
You said that so confidently, but the 6 was the very last die. It looked ugly for a while.
I needed that advantage.
You did need that advantage. All right, you feel the thistle separating from the limbs that you're holding, the ripping, leaving this trail of long green foliage with almost like a spiked ladder. Dangerous, but something to grab onto. As the mass of the thistle falls down, Killhook, you've got these legs being just dangling there like grass ropes as you kind of are in the air ready to grab. Do you want to give me a grace or something, or if you have another idea for how you would react to the situation, of course you can do that.
Yeah, so I've been using my spore slinger as like a belt/whip, so I feel like as I'm falling off I might kind of whip that out, like I'll just, because I still kind of had it, and I sling it out, and I'll try to use that to like maybe get a railing of the ship, and then do like a swing with my wave walk up and then back down and try to get back on top.
Great.
Does that make sense?
And you do get a +1 advantage with Apotheosis giving you the sort of the additional foliage to grab
like
onto.
The anchor.
Yes, an additional anchor. However, it is... Yeah, no, that's great. It's...
Okay.
Your brain is still fuzzy, but this is not part of the conditions for a cut, so you get that advantage straight.
Okay, so Grace, I'll do wave walk, since I'm doing some swinging, and then you said Apotheosis is giving me a thing. Okay.
Yeah, +1 for additional grabbage.
All right, here we go. That's triumph.
Your 6
with
was
a
twist. A little closer.
nice and early. We knew it.
Nice and early. We didn't have to no.
We got to enjoy when the twist came up.
I read right to left, so it was first for me.
Okay, sure. Killhook, that belt wraps around the banister. You whip yourself up, your left arm grabbing onto the green foliage, the used-to-be legs, and you flip frontwards in front of Apotheosis. Maybe you grab a rope and swing around just for funsies, because you can do that, and you got, like, a triumph of the twist. Yep.
Can I make an appeal for the twist?
Okay. Yeah?
That I brought something of the creature with me as I swing back up. Like I have like a little piece of the spirit. I mean, it's still alive. I'm just saying, like a leg, or like, you know, because I got a bunch of them, you know, and so I have it.
All right, I will allow it. I'm going to say, Apotheosis, you can add to specimen large prickled leaves because you rip them out. Killhook, you can get an antenna spine because you were on the brain.
I dig it. I'll dig it.
All right, and with that, you guys stand sort of shocked, silent on the deck. The Juggernaut Thistle disappeared into the dark green waters of the Spiraclin, and you still have a ways off this ghost ship almost, this ghost-hulled, cracked open, like a, what is that, eagle something rather, the metal thing where you crack open the rib cage from behind. Nope, okay, just me.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, the Viking thing? Isn't that like how, like, yeah. Blood Eagle?
Blood Eagle.
Yeah,
Blood
Eagle.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's
almost like
a very
bloody...
brutal way to go.
Yeah. And it is quiet once more. And yet, Killhook, the filaments on the back of your neck have not gone down. And that is where we are going to end it tonight.
All right.
I became acquainted with you in a way I never wanted to be acquainted, Killhook.
What was that supposed to mean? Yeah, I thought it might.
Sorry. I was about to make a really disgusting joke. I think I'll let it go. Oh, goodness.
No, you have to hear it.
It's all right. No.
Ticking Time Bomb Games just gave us a raid.
Thank you, Ticking Time Bomb, for that raid. It's great to see you back. Awesome, man. It's good to see you. Okay, cool. Well, let's toss it to Maitre first, so Maitre can tell us where we can find her on the internet.
Mighty plays games on YouTube where I make agnostic or multi-system content that centers the human play experience.
Awesome. As for us, what do we got this week? This week, so our normal streaming schedule, we've got Thursday, Coriolis. Normally we would have One Ring on Friday, but we're off this week. But normally that's where you find us, Saturdays. And then Monday we're doing Legend of the Mist, and on Tuesdays we're doing WILDSEA. And I also want to make a plug for Huckleberry, Weird West RPG by our dear friend Steven, and We're in Danger, a game I've been making as well, both of which can be found on the new RPG Trader merchant. Is that the right word? Online merchant. But you can also grab Huck over on Drive Through, and you can grab We're in Danger on Itch. So there's lots of games that we've been tinkering with in addition to streaming. So maybe check out that kind of stuff. But that's it for us. I think we're all good. So we'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.
Happy sailing.
Bye.